I literally jumped out of bed 2 minutes ago, so my voice isn't even yet ready to talk, I think. And I looked outside and the sky is orange. I opened the window for you to hear the morning sounds where I am. I hear a bird. Birds. And also traffic. There are pink stripes on the light blue horizon. Lots of traffic out there in the air. And I wanted to share morning practice with you in a way that it might inspire to start a morning practice. I don't know when I started doing this. I just like to wake up before everyone else in the house wakes up. And today it's even quite late that I woke up. And then I would do yoga. And then later on I added other things. Like I would light my candle and stand by my altar, or what I have in the house that is full of altars if you want. I just have all these collections of rocks or stones or feathers and flowers when it's the season for flowers, and things that I bring from places where I go. And the beauty of it and the harmony that they give me help me to... I'll now close that window because you hear the sirens. So the beauty that those items give me, the harmony, and add to that the fire of the lighting of the candle, and I also have scent. Sometimes I just use one of my sprays, like aromatic sprays with essential oils. I find them in these stores that I used to be scared of. But that are now my favorite stores. I actually don't shop anymore, only if it's really necessary. And when I'm in town and need to get stuff, I after 2 or 3 stores, I am so depleted that I automatically run for a store that has esoteric books and crystals and all these beautiful things that calm me down. So I recommend, if you are also sensitive to that, to just go into a store like that and be with the stones and with the crystals and the quiet calm that's there. So back to my practice. It can be anything actually. Sometimes I do some chanting, or I listen to a meditation. I write things down. I send something to friends when I feel they would need it, or they could wake up and have this nice message waiting for them. It's one of my favorite things to do, actually. to share the beauty that I find in the morning. And now, recently, I'm starting to record what I'm doing now in the mornings. And then when I got up this morning, I didn't even know what I was going to talk about. I just saw this sky and I went to do my 5 sips of water, which was something I read in a book on Ayurveda, to drink 5 sips of water in the morning before you go about your day. And I said, well, let me just look at the sky and record, because it's so short that we see the orange skies. It's maybe in the span of 10 minutes, the time that I record. Usually it's 10 to 15 minutes. And I'm watching the sky already fading as if a bleach has made the orange now pinkish. And doing a morning practice, if possible every day, is for many, I know, and for me, I can really affirm that, the way to grow and to transform your life. Often when we start doing that, we don't know what we're doing. It's just like something tells us, or someone, to do a morning practice and to keep very regular in that, to stay with it. And often that's in times of confusion or despair, or when we're not content with the lives we have. And I similarly did that, I'm sure. I wasn't content. And I started doing morning practice. Sometimes I would even do these silly things that I thought, like, what is coming out of me? I would dance really wildly, or take off all my clothes and want to be like bare naked. So it's a way to take off all these old clothes, all these old layers, and to throw them on a little pile. And then when you're ready, you can burn it. Fire is our gift from nature to cycle through life. We can start new cycles when we burn the old stuff. And these new cycles, I know we hear that a lot, and it can also be tiring to say, like, yes, of course, start anew, or I have to throw away this and that. When that happens, when you feel resistance to it, it means that what you're needing to let go, you're not ready yet to do, and it will take more time to make that little pile and burn it. But eventually, when your spirit sets you free, you're ready to burn whatever it takes to stay free. And that can be things that you never thought you want let go of. They're too important to you. But it's you who will have to decide that. No one else will tell you. If you keep looking outside for advice or bring your stories, and in groups, even if it's in safe containers, those stories won't be burnt for you there. People may hold you for you to be ready to take it off and burn. But it's not just that you can bring in stories and hope that people will take it off of you. No, not one person will do that. If they are really healers and leaders, they won't. So all of this, the morning practice, the being steady with your own free self, that is your way to find. And I know that really sounds very lonely, or when you don't feel strong enough to do that, you might say, I don't take that path, I'll do something else. I'll just continue doing whatever I was doing to get out of the life I didn't want. Well, then the news is that it is lonely, but not entirely lonely, because we're many, many, many doing this. And if you are really going this path, you will meet them. Patience is required. Sometimes you will meet them early on your path. Sometimes you won't. And that depends on how much layers you have to peel off, how your personality is. Like me, for instance, I am an adapter, let's say. So when I'm around people, I adapt, or I take over what they do, not out of weakness. It's just that I have a way of letting everything in and then trying it out, and then having to decide, oh no, it's not for me, it is for me. So for me, it's better actually not to meet those people too soon on my path. And my path has been lonely for many years. But I can tell you it's not anymore. I did find beautiful souls who are supporting and who I can support, and who have ignited this channel, this YouTube channel, this voice recording I'm doing. So I can tell you that if you meet the people on your path who are really soul to soul mates, your kin, then a lot of magic happens. A lot. And I wish that you will get there soon. And I also will tell you, if you are feeling lonely in this path, that I'm here, and I see that, and I hold that. I have so much space in my heart for you.